6 Things You Should Never Google. The internet is an incredible thing. It allows you to find out information on anything and everything. Type any word into Google Home and you'll be provided with hundreds of links about that topic. But there are some things you should never Google. There are images and stories that you don't want to know about. Many of these are disgusting and stomach-churning and will make you never want to get on the internet again. You also don't want them showing up in your Google search history. Now be warned. Many of the subjects and topics listed below are repulsive and will leave you with a bad taste in your mouth. If you have a weak stomach, we suggest skipping out on this article. For everyone else, good luck getting these things you should never Google out of your mind. 1. Lemon Party. Starting things off with a bang, typing lemon party into your search engine once brought you to a website of the same name. Hosted on that site was an image of 3 elderly gents enjoying a threesome. It became a regular bait-and-click prank, where lemonparty.com was advertised as something else. Then when people clicked on it, they were taken to the image of the old men. Funny, hey? 2. Smoker's lung. If you need any more reasons not to smoke, Google these 2 words. The word smoker's lung will bring you images of the lungs of someone who has been smoking for most of their life. It is actually shocking and sickening to see the effect smoking has. Many images that come up are people who were diagnosed with cancer of the lungs. As most people know, smoking is one of the major causes of cancer of the lung. 3. Rat King. No, this isn't a rat wearing a crown but a group of rats with their tails tied together. It is believed that when rats are gathered together in tight spaces, their tails can easily lock together, creating a group of rats attached at the tail. It's certainly not the type of image you want to see if you aren't a fan of rats. There have also been reports of the same thing happening to squirrels, creating squirrel kings. No thanks. 4. Mr. Hands. This Google search doesn't seem like anything too weird, but you will be horrified at what comes up. Mr. Hands is the alias of former Boeing engineer Kenneth Piñana. Under the name Mr. Hands, Piñana videotaped himself being penetrated by a horse numerous times. If you have recovered from that shocking reveal, then it gets even darker. Piñana ended up dying from fatal injuries after one incident with a stallion went too far. 5. Blue waffle. Blue waffle was the term attributed to a sexually transmitted infection that affected women's vaginas. It got its name by combining the word waffle, a slang term for vagina, and the word blue, being one of the symptoms of the infection, STI, that turned the vagina a bluish color. Turns out there was no such thing as blue waffle and it was all a hoax. That didn't stop millions of people around the world from thinking there was a new STI to be afraid of. 6. Mouth larva. You can guess what you will find if you Google mouth larva. This yucky disease, known as oral myiasis, is caused by larvae of certain dipteran flies. It generally occurs in third world countries and can be easily treated. But unless you want to really see maggots squirming around in someone's mouth, we suggest you don't Google these words.